We're now just 2 days over from the Super Bowl, and all eyes are on New Orleans. City officials are taking no chances and ramping up security just weeks after the city was rocked by that devastating New Year's Day terror attack. More than 125,000 are expected to visit the city, including some big names. Taylor Swift, President Trump, they're both expected to attend the big game. And the president seems pretty pumped, posting this on Truth Social. Two great quarterbacks in this game. Also an unbelievable running back. That would be Saquon Barkley. And the absolute best tight end in football. He's referring to Travis Kelce. Incredible coaching. If they would only get rid of that really weird looking new kickoff deal, which actually makes football more dangerous, they would be doing everybody, especially the fans, a big favor. Anyway, it will be a great game. All right, Trump will be the first sitting president to attend the game, but not everyone is as excited as he is. USA Today columnist Mike Freeman writing in a recent op-ed, quote, Trump wants to go to get attention, but also to show dominance over a league that once rejected him. He holds grudges the way Tom Brady holds Super Bowl records. Trump will soil it. Like he does so many other things, even the Super Bowl isn't exempt. Well, someone's cranky. Talk about a bad sport. All right, joining me now, sports commentator Julia Sun and the founder of Alison Made PR, Alison Maloni. Great to have you both on here. All right, the Super Bowl is a big deal. I am a little biased because I'm an Eagles fan, so it's a big weekend for me, especially for my husband. But Allie, what do you think about this game? I mean, it's obviously a big one, but the president being there, does that change things?
Well, it changes security, and I think that this columnist thinks that Trump is going because it's all about him and he needs attention. That's not the case. He does press conferences all day long. He gets all the attention he wants. Anybody, Katrina, we've interviewed lots of people who know President Trump, and they say one thing, that he cares about people. He wants to be around people. This is going to be a great game for everyone. The attention is not going to be all on him, just like it's not going to be all on Taylor Swift. It's going to be on both teams.
I agree with that. And also, he's actually a legitimately big football fan. It's not like he's never gone to a game. I mean, he loves going to games. He's gone to a ton of college games. But you did mention the T word, or the T name, Taylor Swift. Julia, while there, of course, will be a lot of tension on the game, we're getting there. There'll also be a lot of talk about the ads, as there always is. Advertisers paying more now than ever, between $7 and $8 million for 30 seconds of airtime this year. And it could have something to do with, Taylor Swift. Her appearance at the games has helped boost ratings, also has boosted the NFL's income. But ratings have gone up, especially among female viewers. USA Today writing the Taylor Swift effect. NFL says women make up almost half of the audience. And Julia, last year, a lot of the ads were geared towards women. There were a lot of beauty brands. Do you think we'll see that again?
I think we will see that again. And first of all, I see you're appropriately dressed in green.
Thank you.
Good for you. So 13% of American consumers said their interest in watching football games in general. And of course, the Super Bowl has grown because of Taylor. Among Gen Z and millennials, it's 24 and 20% respectively. I do want to highlight what Alison just said. The Super Bowl is so much bigger than all the politicians. It's so much bigger than all of the celebrities and sports personalities in attendance. It's about the players. There are more than 100 of them. It's about the coaches. It's about the teams playing well all season to get to the finale. Anybody and everybody is welcome to watch and attend, including the people you may like and the people you may dislike.
Exactly. Get over it. Also, the Taylor effect. I mean, when she first started dating Travis Kelce, of course, tight end for the Chiefs, she, during that season, has raised since then, over $300 million for the NFL alone. And then you extend that, Alison, to maybe a lot of the brands that will be putting ads out there, hoping to get some of that Taylor halo effect from a branding aspect. How beneficial could this be for those ads? I mean, they are spending a pretty penny. Or I should say these brands,
Yeah, this is huge, Katrina, because this is the one time that not only brands will get in front of millions of people, but then people will be talking about the ads on Monday morning. All the news outlets will be talking about it and who had the funniest, who was crying, who had the best ad, and then it will be all over social media. So these brands have an opportunity to get in front of so many people, maybe that they wouldn't have before. And the fact too is the Super Bowl generally is open. There's a lot of women who have always watched the Super Bowl. So brands should have been focusing on women a long time ago because we're the ones planning the parties. We're the ones always watching it as well. So I think brands are finally getting on board with this, but women, like, we are the buyers. So focus on us. I'm excited to see the commercials.
We are the target demographic. All right. Julia, I'm not going to ask you who's going to win the game because we already know the answer to that one. But I am going to ask you who's going to get more airtime, the commander-in-chief or the mega pop star?
Well, I think the focus should still be on the player. I want to see more Barkley.
Diplomatic as
I
well.
want to see more Barkley. I've been hearing complaints about, too much cutaways to Taylor Swift since, what was it, the end of 2023. I love her music. But at the same time, I don't mind saying that the games are not about Taylor. And as you said, President Trump can be on TV whenever he wants. He doesn't really need to be there just to be on camera. I don't think that's what he's looking for per se. Taylor Swift can go on as a significant other of a player, and President Trump can go on as the guest of someone. They're all free to go. Let's just enjoy the game.
I agree. Keep it about the players. Here's one quick little tip about Taylor Swift. She did go to the same high school I did, which means that she should bleed green, meaning she should be rooting for these guys, but something tells me she isn't. Taylor, we'll have to talk later. All right, Julia, Alison, have a great weekend. Enjoy the game, and thanks for joining me in the other view.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's keep it going. 6:30 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. The Chiefs versus the Eagles. The big game kicks off as Kansas City looks to make history as the first NFL team to win 3 straight Super Bowls.
Okay, I'm back into the picture here. As for Philadelphia, they're looking to rewrite a previous chapter in the story and make up for that Super Bowl loss to the Chief from 2 years ago. That was a brutal one. Let's get into it with the CEO of Coastal Advisors, LLC, Rich Big Daddy Salgado. Big Daddy, good to see you.
Good to see you guys.
Thank you for the helmets.
Thanks for sharing the bling with us. Usually we like to have you in studio with us.
No,
separate today.
Listen, I get it. And, Marty Cothran at Rydell did this for us. So, he wanted to make sure we're official. That's why we got the helmets. And obviously, we know who's holding the Eagles helmet. So you did a good job.
I'm on the Eagles train now, too. As long as they're not playing the Steelers. I spent 7 years in Philadelphia. I'm going Birds on Sunday. So, what's your prediction, Big Daddy? Who's going to take it home?
Why don't you clap that helmet that's right in front of you on your left there, that red helmet? I'm going to take them. They are a system. They are winners. They haven't lost. They're still the champs. And I got a lot of ties there, and I'm rooting for my man, Steve Spagnuolo.
Quickly, and I know this is controversial, but there's been more and more talk about the refs favoring Kansas City, as they, I will say, famously may have done to the Patriots years ago, simply because they're that team, they're the all-star team, and that is just a bummer to me going into the Super Bowl, not as just an Eagles super fan, but really because that to me just sullies the game of football.
Let me tell you this, and Bob will appreciate this. If you're that good, right, you go on the field and you win the game. The refs don't win the game. The refs don't lose the game. So I've been so fed up listening to that. And look, if you're supposed to win, you win. And you do it by playing hard and getting the job done. The refs have nothing to do with it.
I know. I was just making a joke about it. You're right.
I'm very serious about it.
Remember we talked about Buffalo not getting it done against KC, and I said, you want to take down the champs, I'm sorry, 4th and inches, you got to get it definitively. You got to go out, you got to win. They didn't get it done. So we'll see. I'm going Birds. Katrina's going Birds.
Yeah.
Big
I'm going Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs.
We can still be friends.
Wait, okay.
Big Daddy, quickly,
Maybe.
how much does this thing weigh? This is legit. This is
They're real helmets. I don't know how much they weigh, but they are the real deal.
heavy. All right. Love it. All right, Rich, Big Daddy Salgado, even though he's rooting for the Chiefs. We love you anyway. Thank you so much. Happy Super
Thank
Bowl
you.
weekend. All right. See you later.